American Energy Corporation Kinder Morgan filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against 5 pipeline protesters in Burnaby, BC, because apparently nobody told them the average income of a pipeline protester. The National Energy Board, an anagram for regulatory capture, ruled that the city of Burnaby can't prevent Kinder from carrying out its work. So now protesters are accused of trespassing in their own city's park. Kinder has solved the not in my backyard problem by taking the backyard. The company also claims that protesters' angry facial expressions constitute an assault on their workers. They're basically arguing that freedom of expression doesn't extend to your face. So I assume it's okay for protesters to draw angry faces onto their butts and display those towards Kinder Morgan workers, and I encourage every protester to test that theory. All of this comes within the context of a wider attempt to delegitimize protest itself. The University of Calgary's School of Public Policy, which recently installed a new oil feature in their garden, it's lovely. They recently held a conference on social license, where it was argued that protesters undermine the rule of law by claiming to speak for the whole community. But pipeline and climate change protesters are mostly speaking for members of the community who don't have a voice, children. Or they do have a voice, but they're mostly babbling and asking why a lot and just generally saying the darndest things. We don't have a law that says children have the right to a livable environment when they get older. They're expected to earn their ice sheets and predictable planting seasons just like we did. Even radical, chaos-gargling anarchists like the International Energy Agency and former Bank of Canada Governor Mark Carney have said that the vast majority of fossil fuel reserves must remain in the ground to avoid devastating climate change. So maybe angry protesters aren't the problem, it's the lack of anger of everyone else. Maybe this isn't the expression we should be worried about. It's this. Meh.